What's up, gamers? Welcome back to more Kenshi. I'm AviticusDragon, and from the last time that I played, I've built up my base a little bit. As you can see, I have a couple new buildings here. I had to build a new research bench, number 6, and let's see, what else have I built? I built more generators because I realized that the efficiency level for my weaponsmithing and researching was low. So if that happens, you need to build more generators so that you can distribute power throughout your town. I also have some steel refineries and an ore mine, stone mine, and ore mine 3 as well. This ore mine number 6, it's automatic, so you really don't have to do anything, which is pretty cool. So once you research enough, the items that you research become self-sufficient. Like these wells here, I don't have to have any workers on them anymore. They automatically gain water. They only store up to 10, but that's plenty. That's all you need. You do still need somebody to work the hemp farm and stuff like that. But yeah, I've gotten into some weapon crafting, so we're gonna take a look at some of that today. As far as research goes, I've advanced the game quite a bit because research was taking forever. Literally, it took me probably 5 hours of research, and that was like holding the fast forward button down. I mean, it was really a long time, and I'm still only on weaponsmithing 13, and I still have to go to weaponsmithing 14, I believe, and then maybe even 15. I don't know, but I want to thank a couple of people that explained to me the research bug. There's a bug right now where you get negative research time, and that's due to having that's due to having characters with high research stats. Like this guy's science is 94. I think Eric is at 96. So I've got 3 guys researching right now. And yeah, so let's get into some crafting here. I think Settles is my weaponsmither. Let me take a look. Yeah, he's got 28 weaponsmithing, which isn't that great. I've been getting attacked by different raiding parties quite frequently. Probably gonna station some people in different areas of my base, just kind of as lookouts. And I did switch to cleavers. I built this cleaver. It's 1.2 cutting damage, 1 blunt damage. Its weight is 20 kilograms, so it's not that heavy, but it seems to be doing really well for my character. I seem to do a lot of damage with it. It's already at 19. I haven't had that many battles with it. Heavy weapons just takes forever, and I didn't know this, but the heavier the weapon is, the longer it takes to swing it. So, you know, I don't like that as much as I did before because I think I had a lighter blunt weapon, I'm sorry, a lighter heavy weapon, so I was able to swing it pretty decent. And now this also may affect your strength and stuff like that, but I can't give my guys some of these big heavy weapons like this one here, the fragment axe. It's 44 kilograms of weight, and it just takes forever to swing it. But you also do 2.2 blunt damage, you know, 5 attack bonus. It does a ton of damage if you hit somebody with it, but it's just they can interrupt you so many times. It's I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. So even this plank weapon is too much. I think it just depends on your strength too. But I'll keep these weapons here. I've already crafted those. I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I've got some planks. These plank Catan number 3s, they're pretty good. They're 19 kilograms, so it's right under 20, which is good. And it's +2 attack bonus. So I like these heavy weapon planks, and I also like the cleaver. I'm gonna try getting into some cleavers and see. Yeah, straight cleaver MK3. Is that what I have? I just have the straight cleaver. Interesting. Oh, it didn't say. Does it have a model on it? Oh yeah, MK3. Okay, that's what I have. I really like that cleaver MK3. It's really good. Probably build a couple more of those. And so I'll have Settles get to work here. Now, there's a bug with the crafting that you have to be careful of. Once you're done crafting, the item is going to appear in the output here. Once that happens, you want to move your character away from the crafting station, and then move the item into his inventory, and then you can move it into the weapon stand. If you don't do that, and you misclick for some reason, you can drag the weapon out of the weaponsmithing bench onto the world, and it just disappears. So you got to be careful like that, because I've lost like 4 weapons already just from that alone. And so I've got some crafting being done. I think I'm going to take some of my best guys and go fight. I'll take 4 of them. I don't think Tassilo lost his arm, but I mean, I was in a battle before and he got -95. So I have no idea if he can even swing a weapon or what. I don't see anywhere where it says that he's lost a limb. So I don't know. But my end goal here is to defeat that army, an army of 50 Empire. Now, I did go through the game and try to mod more of it. I was trying to add more characters so that I could have a bigger battle, but it's kind of hard-coded into the game, so you can't add more characters to an existing game. What you can do is add more characters to a new game. So if you start a new one, you can add as many as you want through modding. There's a couple start options that you can just modify easily. but you can't actually add in or increase the limit from 20 to whatever you want, unfortunately. I don't know, Tassilo's left arm seems to be hurting. He's not even using it. Damn, he's still a badass, though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill these, I love killing this Holy Empire group, because all of them carry medkits, so you can get more medkits that way by killing them. I really think his limb is fucked up because he's not using it. He should still be using it at this time. But we'll see what happens when it gets healed all the way. I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm doing 38 plus 25, and I swing really fast. 42 plus 26. I'm not exactly sure what hacking increases, if it's dex or strength or what. That's creeping me out. His arm is like swinging around. Hey, this guy's got a cleaver. Alright, I'm going to have these guys go back and rest real quick. And I want to see if Tassilo's arm heals, or if it's completely lost, I guess. If that happens, though, I would expect that his limb be gone, not, like, just dangling around. I think it would be more cooler if he was like, he had like a little stump there. Of course, you know, it's still a little buggy. This shit's like stuck everywhere. But no big deal. Greco's standing on like a on top of that research bench. Yep, he lost his arm. Wow. Well, he'll be a one-handed warrior, I guess. That's crazy. Well, hopefully they'll implement some robotic replacement arms or something like that. Because there was talk of that in the game so that you could repair your limbs. Because, you know, when you have a character that um, you know, you build up and you level up and stuff, and then all of a sudden they get in this battle and they lose their arm, which is kind of cool, but also would be nice to be able to repair it if it, even if it costs a lot of money. At least you had the option to like get a robotic replacement so that you could use, you know, use two hands again. That would be kind of cool. And this is kind of like a apocalyptic but futuristic-ish type of game. I don't know. It's kind of like an in-between of everything, really. It's like old school and futuristic. Kind of reminds me of Star Ocean. If any of you have ever played that game, I really like that that game. Never played the most recent one though. But kind of like how they go to different worlds, and different worlds have like, some have technology, but they use swords and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, let's check on Settles here. He's probably done crafting. Okay, all right. So this is what you need to do. Once you have the weapon done, you need to move him out. All right. And then we need to have him equip the weapon. And then we can move it over here. And there we go. And then we can continue on with the next weapon. So as long as there's a weapon there, he won't continue to build the next one. So you can only do one at a time, basically. You can't, like, you can queue up new projects, but you can't, he won't start building the other ones until you move that weapon out. But down here you can see, you know, the fabrics and steel bars that you have, and then the output percentage. And to make steel bars, to make fabrics, you have to have a fabric loom. And You have to have a guy operating it. So get good old Logan over here. And so what he's going to do is to operate the fabric loom, he needs hemp. And so he's just going to grab from what's already there. But to keep the stockpile up, I can bring over a guy and have him work on the farm here. And so he's going to grab water from the well. And see, the well is automatic, so it's going to automatically get more. I can't wait till walls are in the game so I can put walls around this shit. So normally what I do is I just have like 4 guys go around and attack enemies that are around so that they don't mess up my operations. I think we should be able to take them. Yeah, Ass Kicker has a plank. It's 19 kilograms. You can swing those pretty good, as long as you have. Let's see, he's got 30 strength, so that's a good weapon. I've got so many med kits, it's ridiculous. That's why I declared war on the Holy Empire, because they're just freaking annoying. But you also get tons of med kits so you can heal your guys, and it's not really a big deal. But, I mean, it's going to take forever to get really high stats. I mean, I've been playing, I got 45 hours into this. 45 hours in Kenshi on this game. And look at what my best character is, my first character, me. And these are my stats. 38 attack, 33 defense. I've got 19 katanas, 16 sabers, 20 hackers, 35 heavy weapons. I've only got 39 strength and 28 dex. And that's just from, I mean, playing the game. So, you know, it's going to take a long time to get some really good characters. You might be able to mod that too. You could probably start... I know you can change your starting stats, so if you wanted to start out with like 50 strength and stuff, you could do that. But, you know, it's more fun. The journey going to getting a better character is fun. And I'm sure, you know, once the game is released, it's going to be even more fun because it's going to act as it's intended to act. And there's just going to be all kinds of new things to do. There's going to be trading and stuff like that. I love that he lost his arm. And so, yeah, it takes a while to craft new weapons. Once you get your weapon smithing up to about 60, it starts to go quicker, but it definitely does take time. I guess it depends on what you're building as well. But let's see, I'm negative 20 hours right now with weapons smithing 13. Probably going to go to negative 80 or negative 100 before I actually finish researching it with whatever that bug is. It will finish at some point, and so really thankful that somebody told me about that, because I was going nuts trying to figure out how to get things researched. But yeah, that's just a quick look really at some weapon crafting. I mean, you can craft all kinds of stuff here. I mean, once you research everything, I mean, you could just research all this stuff. So I'm going to work on creating some more cleavers. I might switch over to cleavers for some of my guys because I think they do really good damage. And you know, it might be good to be versatile with some of those weapons. And katanas, I mean, I don't know. The thing about katanas is that they don't do damage to... they only do cutting damage. They don't do blunt. And the thing about blunt is that you can do more damage to the target if you do, you know. So that's why I like cleavers, because not only do they do cutting damage, they also do blunt damage as well, so you're doing double damage. But short katanas are good. Short katanas are good if you want a secondary weapon. You can't have a cleaver in your secondary slot. So you see this, the cleaver is too big. So you can have a katana light or a short katana as a secondary weapon. So that's where I use katanas. I don't usually use them as a main weapon, but I do have that for some of my characters right now. There's no armor crafting in the game yet, but there will be. Hopefully we can craft better armor. There's all these factions in the game. I have no idea where all of these are. I don't even know if they are existent, because I haven't run into any of them. Like cannibals, I don't think I've ever seen them before. There's also a lot of hidden factions in the game. If you look through the mod tools or the constructing set, you can see that there's a lot of stuff in the game that isn't... a lot of stuff that he's put in that isn't actually in the game yet, which may come out at some point. So definitely looking forward to more. For news about Kenshi, just a couple things. It looks like he did find a sound designer and music designer. So music and sound should be in the game. Definitely check out lofigames.com. You'll see a preview video of what the sound designer was able to do. It's a complete overlay of Kenshi, so meaning he just played the game and then added the sound effects later. But that's what it could sound like in the game, and it sounds really good. Music is good, and the sound effects. So I'm really looking forward to sound. I think it's just going to make everything really good. And there's some other things that the developer's working on as well. So I think he's working on character models. There's going to be females as well. So, you know, that's a good thing, you know, and there's a couple other things as well. So definitely check that out. Thanks, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for more Kenshi. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe if you're a new viewer, and I'll see you next time. Take care.